All right, today I'm back out here in Fountain Hills, a beautiful little town just east of the city of Scottsdale. And today I'm going to be talking to you about the pros and cons of why you might want to consider living here. You know, there are a lot of advantages living in this small little bedroom community, but there are a few things that you need to be aware of. And so with that being said, let's go ahead and get into the video right now. Hey, thanks for watching this video. If this is your first time to the channel and you want to know all things real estate in and around the Metro Phoenix area, then be sure and subscribe below, and don't forget to tap that bell for notifications so you'll be the first to know about our current market here in Phoenix. Hey, my name is Rick, and the team and I, we get calls and emails from people just like you every single day looking to move to Phoenix or the little bedroom communities such as Fountain Hills where we are today. And we absolutely love it. So whether you're looking to move next week, next month, or even a year from now, reach out to us. You can give us a call, you can shoot us a text, you can email us, and we'd be more than happy to help you make that smooth move to Phoenix. All right, so I'm out here around the Fountain Park, hence the name Fountain Hills. It's our famous fountain right here. Unfortunately, it's not going right at the moment, but I'll upload some videos so you can see what that looks like. And I also did a vlog tour of Fountain Hills, and I'll go into more detail about the fountain, and the park where I'm at today, so you can watch that. But I want to just get outdoors. It's a beautiful spring day and take advantage of this nice weather because right around the corner, the summer's coming. But the first thing that comes to mind for me for living out here in Fountain Hills, it's just this natural beauty. I mean, you're surrounded by the McDowell Mountains, which are the mountains right behind me here. You've got mountains, you can't see them right here, but you got some outcroppings around me over here, and I'll upload some videos so you can see what I'm talking about. You got a whole mountain range over here. Off in the distance, we have our iconic Four Peaks, which is part of the Mazatl mountain range. So we just say Four Peaks because it's easier to say. But there's just a vast amount of beauty. And so you have an incredible lifestyle here. You know, if you like to look at the mountains or you want some kind of scenery, you've got, you know, with the golf courses we have here, you can be on a golf course, you can be up on the edge of the mountain, you can be in the mountain, you got mountain views behind you, you've got mountain views out in front of you, you can live kind of on a hillside where you got the mountain ravines going down through there. So there really is a lot of beauty here in Fountain Hills. You're close to the Tonto National Forest. So you've got a lot of options just right within a few minutes here of living in Fountain Hills. So if you like the outdoor life, you want to get outdoors, you want to go hiking, you want to go mountain biking, whatever it is that you like to do, there's plenty of trails for you to take advantage of, and just get outdoor and explore our beautiful mountain ranges out here. Another positive would be it's got that small town feel. It's a very tight-knit community. People really support one another. They get out. And it's very social here in Fountain Hills. And the great thing about it is you're only about 15 or 20 minutes to Scottsdale and Phoenix. So you get away from the big city, but you come here and it's much more of a smaller feel. It's only about 25,000 residents that live here. So it's been fairly small for a number of years. And that's by design, but they really do support one another. There's several local mom and pop restaurants and businesses here in town. And they really do go out and take care of one another and help each other. So definitely a positive here would be just a small town community feel. And another item, if you love to golf, believe it or not, they've got 4 golf courses here in Fountain Hills. They've got Sunridge Canyon, they've got Desert Canyon, 2 good golf courses on what I call kind of the north side of Fountain Hills, and I go in that in more detail on my city tour. And then on the other side, they have Eagle Mountain and Fire Rock, but Fire Rock is a private country club. And then actually right next door to Fountain Hills on the Indian Reservation is another public golf course, Weekapaw. So the reality is you've got access to 4 public courses here in Fountain Hills, around Fountain Hills, and then you've got 1 private. So if you love to golf, so I got some great courses that are challenging. Another plus would be its arts and culture. They're really known for that out here. I mean, every year they have their annual Fountain Hills Art Festival, which is a big draw from people all around the city, not only in Fountain Hills, but the Metro Phoenix area. There's a lot of art galleries throughout the town. lots of little shops and things like that. You'll see various arts and statues planted around Fountain Hills as well. So they've got a lot of, they've got the Fountain Hills Theater, so you can go out and you know, catch a play or a comedy routine. So they have a lot of activities geared towards the arts and very kind of cultural in mind. They do have a lot of activities here around the Fountain Park every year, so you can be a part of that. This is a big 66-acre park that's part of the Fountain Park. And so they got various events all throughout the year around here. So there's plenty to do out here, but the arts and the culture is very important up here in Fountain Hills. And of course, you got great weather in the wintertime. Yes, we love our winters here because 8 to 9 months out of the year, it's very nice here. It does get hot in the summer. Not gonna sugarcoat that, but hey, if you can get through the summers to get to the winters, it's heaven around here because you get over 300 days of sunshine a year. So definitely weather plays a key role here. And another nice thing about Fountain Hills, actually when you move up north of the valley and you get up near the mountains and the mountain preserves, you're actually a little higher elevation. So believe it or not, it does stay a little bit cooler. Not a whole lot, but it does stay a little bit cooler. All right, so let's go ahead and talk about the cons. I kind of showcased a few of the pros of living up here. I'd be remiss if I didn't start with the weather. In the summertime, it does get hot. But interesting enough up here in Fountain Hills is they get quite a bit of wind that comes through here. So believe it or not, I mean, yeah, it's gonna be a little bit cooler as I just mentioned because you're a little higher elevation, but it is still hot. And you know, I tell clients all the time, I say, when you're out and about in the heat, either try and do it in the morning when the weather's cooler or late afternoon after the sun's gone down. Make sure you stay hydrated, you know, drink plenty of water and dress appropriately. And you know, most of the time you're probably going to be indoors unless you work outside, but the weather can be a factor here in the summertime for sure. You know, and another negative to living up here, which could be the fact that it is just too small. I mean, some people like, you know, a larger city, and if you've come from that environment and you like the activity that goes on with a big city, then Fountain Hill's not going to be it's not going to be where you want to live. So just know that, take that into consideration. If you come from a smaller community and you like that, then this might be a good fit for you. But definitely you might feel a little bit more isolated because it is smaller and it might not quite fit your lifestyle. All right, and another thing that could be conceived as a negative draw here living in Fountain Hills is just the lack of opportunities for entertainment and nightlife. Although there are a few bars and restaurants here, you know, you're not going to get the lifestyle that you get in a big city. And if that's something that you enjoy or you want to go to, you're going to have to go into Scottsdale or maybe Phoenix or possibly up north in Cave Creek. And there again, you're going to be, you know, on the minimum maybe 15 to 20 minutes to as much as maybe 30, 45 minutes away. So you just have to kind of keep that in mind. But if you just like going out for a local nightclub, in and around, get a meal or a drink or two, then this could fit for you. But if you're looking for much more, the Fountain Hills might not work for you. Okay, and another potential negative draw would be the lack of shopping options that you have here in Fountain Hills. Yeah, there's your local grocery stores, you know, your drug stores, your small mom and pop stores and things like that. So if you just need basic necessities, yes, you can find them right here in Fountain Hills. They do have a Target, for example. But if you're looking for a bigger, big box retail store, maybe like a Home Depot or a Lowe's or a Costco or a major shopping mall, yes, you're gonna have to drive into Scottsdale or Phoenix, maybe down in the Southeast Valley, down into Mesa to find those options for you, because you won't find them right here in Fountain Hills, and that might be a potential negative for you. All right, because Fountain Hills is a small town, there's just limited job opportunities here. You know, if you work in retail, hospitality, or healthcare, that could be some options for you. But if you're seeking opportunities outside of those areas, and unless you work from home, you're gonna have to commute to your job. So just take that into consideration when you're considering Fountain Hills, if that might be a potential negative for you. All right, one other potential big item of concern living up here in Fountain Hills, it really has to do when you live up near the mountains here in the Metro Phoenix area. And that has to do with our little critters and our wildlife. You know, yes, there are snakes here. We do have rattlesnakes you got to be careful of. We got other various spiders and scorpions and all sorts of little knickknacks and awful critters. You go, ew, I don't want those. But that is just part of the territory when you live up here in the desert. So just be careful with them. Just know they're out there. You will see some various wildlife. You'll see what we're known for is our javelina. It kind of looks like a small bristly pig. We do have lots of coyotes around here. You will see occasional bobcats, occasional deer. We have seen a few deer out here. So just know, of course, lots of birds and all sorts of birds of prey and things like that around here too. Owls, hawks, and all those good things. But just know that the critters do come with the territory, and so you just have to be careful with them. So I just want you to be aware of that, especially when you're up here near the mountains. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up with this last one. And that would be a lack of public transportation. Because Fountain Hills is so small, getting around is very limited when it comes to any kind of transportation system. And so most people rely on their own automobiles here. So that's gonna help you get around. And if you don't drive, that might play in your decision as to whether or not you wanna stay here or live here in Fountain Hills. So just take that into consideration. All right, so that's going to do it for the pros and cons of living here in Fountain Hills. I hope you found it helpful. If you got any thoughts or comments, please feel free to share those down below. And don't forget to like this video. It definitely helps grow our channel. And if you haven't already done so, please subscribe to the channel. And don't forget to tap that bell for notification. That way you can stay current on our latest market here in the Metro Phoenix area. So until next time, thanks again for watching. And we hope to show you around town one day. Bye now.